Hello, Universians. I'm your host, Dot. You know, when you hear my voice, you're listening to Hotbox the Podcast. Hope all is well in your world. Hope you've gotten a step closer to your dreams. And Merry Christmas. Or Merry Christmas Eve. Whatever you guys, happy holidays, Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, all the other numerous ways to celebrate those names. Before I start, since we're talking about the holidays, guys, can you let people celebrate? Please? I mean, look, we all know you're smarter than everybody. We all know, you read. You're one of them Hotep brothers and sisters. I don't celebrate Christmas because it was a devil worshiping holiday and they gave you upside down crosses, lowercase t's. My grandma said Jesus was born on February 38th and Christians and blah, blah. Man, just let people celebrate. How about that? And while you're letting people celebrate, please excuse. I'm working really hard against the elements right now. Got punk ass barking dogs and planes flying over, and your boy doesn't have the luxury of, Hotbox Podcast isn't making that much money yet. So we have to deal with this. And I mean, you feel free to donate. You know what I'm saying? If you like the podcast, I most definitely will accept it. And I will talk about anything you want. Yeah, I'm a sellout. I'm not. But, I mean, for you, not for corporations. You want me to, promote your business, your music, anything, let me know. And we can talk about some things. I'll probably do it for free anyway, because I want everybody to realize their dreams. Anyway, let people celebrate, goddammit. Why is it hurting you? Please, anybody want to talk about this with me? Come on. I want to know why it is so important for you pseudo-intellectuals to shit on people on holidays because they want to be with their family and exchange gifts or whatever the fuck. Let people live, man. Okay. Now that I got that out of the way, what's first? Like I said, welcome back. I know it's been a while. I just had to get through school, guys. It was kicking my ass. I was on probation, so by any means necessary, I had to get the grades I had to get. You'll be happy to know your boy is off probation. One time for me. Hey! I'm off probation. I'm off probation. Oh, let me clarify, guys. I'm not legal trouble. I am a great citizen as far as that's concerned. Just academic trouble, which I no longer have anymore. So that's what's going on in my life. What else? You know what? Not so much. My life has been pretty turned down. And I guess that's a good thing considering some of the episodes I used to play for you guys that when I was on some other shit. And we'll get into that. It's depression and all that stuff. We're going to cover that today too as well. But yeah, I'm off probation. I'm looking forward to the new year. I got a lot of, hopefully, universe and or God or whatever deity willing that you believe in, I will be able to bring a lot of new things to you guys. I got a lot of things in the works. And I'm very excited about that. I'm going to be hopefully bringing people into the fold. And right now I'm looking into doing that. And if you want to join the cause, you can also hit me up on that too. Let's get that out of the way. You can hit me up on Facebook at Hotbox the Podcast. That's the page you can reach me at. My email is new.dave, D-A-V-E, at Gmail. My Instagram is dberry7. I have a Twitter, but I don't really use it, so I forget its name right now. But I'll try to get that to you guys real soon. But yeah, anybody want to join, looking into collabing, hit me up. I'm taking all comers and I'm looking to branch out. So yeah. What else? Saying a lot. It's been a minute, and I get rusty on these. Well, no, I don't really. It's just my mind is always working so fast. I want to get so many things out. But yeah, hit me up, guys. Even if it's just to talk shit to me and disagree with what I'm saying, that's fine. It doesn't bother me. I like having new opinions or ways of seeing life, because I forget who said it, one of the great philosophers, and you could tell me. A wise man knows that he knows nothing, or something of the sort. You can tell me the real quote. You know what? How about this? You tell me the real quote and who said it, and I'll send you a t-shirt. Reference this episode, and I'll send you a Hotbox t-shirt. Sound good? All right, let's go. Let's get into it. Okay, what's first? Oh, you know what's first for me, if you've been following my Facebook. Cardi and Offset. Excuse me. That's an interesting development, because it brings to the forefront infidelity. And I was listening to a podcast. And I'm sure you guys know him. Next episode, I'll get into that. Oh, before I get into that, sorry. My previous episode, I said some shit about Al Roker that was not right. So if you're listening now, I'm sorry. I'm pretty sure you're not. But fans of Al Roker, I was wrong. I didn't read the article, and I talk shit about him, and it wasn't what I was saying. I forget what it was. It was a long time ago. But I meant to do that. So I need to exhibit more journalistic credibility. And in that, when you're wrong, you got to apologize. Okay, so we got that out of the way. Cardi and Offset. Obviously, you know what's going on with that. If you're keeping up with, and I hate to, I really don't like to do popular culture like that, because it's not really news or helping anybody, but gotta cover it. I think it has interesting underlines, or there's a layer of relationship shit that I'd like to get into. But I was listening to a podcast, and one of the guys on there said, and I'll find it for you and I'll shout it out. One of the guys on there was saying how monogamy is not natural. And it might have been a TED Talk. But monogamy is not natural, and in that we as couples get, and as the generations grow, that women aren't forced to stay with their husbands, essentially. So with that, because everybody back in the day, marriage was a business deal, essentially. There was no love involved. I'm sure there were people who grew to love each other, and some marriages that did, but the basis, the foundation of marriage had nothing to do with love when it first started. So he was saying that now, because divorce rates are higher and people are breaking up, there are more single people, which that's all fine for me. My problem is what he said, is essentially people can't keep leaving people because they're cheating. I wouldn't go that far, because whatever you agree to in your relationship is what you agree to. But I would say it's not as an egregious an act as what people would like to make it. If the goal is forever, and we're talking, what's the average lifespan? Maybe for men, 65 to 70. maybe 80, 85 for women. That's a long time, especially if you're getting married in your 30s or 20s. Now, granted, there are people who's, you know what? No, I don't think nobody's faithful. I think everybody cheats. Excuse me. I am wholeheartedly aware that this is not a popular opinion. But I would venture to say that you try your best to the abilities of the rules in your relationship. I would also say cheating is not the only. There are more behaviors more toxic than cheating. Now, having that been said, like I said, I'll find you the podcast that I'm referencing or the episode, and I'll send that to you guys. Cardi and Offset. Now, Offset, seemingly rich, black guy, young, rapper. Cardi B, I'm sure you guys know her. Offset's a member of the Migos. If you don't know, I'm sure you do, but you gotta put that out there anyway. Cardi B, stripper turned rapper, very successful, and I like Cardi B. She's the realest, like as far as real authenticity goes. She's real as fuck, real AF. Now, Offset cheated on Cardi. Cardi got rid of Offset. Now that I'm putting this out, I vaguely hear like rumblings that she may have took him back. Now that's what I find interesting. On my Facebook, I say, as far as Offset's apology went, that I wouldn't go as far to say I enjoyed it, because yeah, don't cheat in the first place, but it was very refreshing to see a person be vulnerable. Now, I forget her name, but some TV personality, I want to say Angela something, and I know her name just escapes me right now. She was saying Offset's apology was toxic for various reasons. One being that he just showed up at her job essentially. Two being that he should just he cheated. He needs to just sit back and chill until Cardi B decides she wants to take him back or talk about it. Now that's all fine and dandy. She can look at it, or most women look at it as not a grand gesture, is that he's being extremely toxic. My whole thing was, I'm just glad the nigga apologized. Now, how he did it, that's whatever, to me. And furthermore, it's going to be real silly when she takes him back. Now, most of you women, I say most, I don't like to speak in absolutes. Most of you women are really going hard, like, he shouldn't have cheated, he's horrible, shouldn't have cheated. I won't go as far as to say cheating is not that bad, but is it a death sentence for the relationship? I would be very upset if I was cheated on. I've been cheated on by everybody I've ever formally been with. So, and I've always taken them back. Eventually, they end up getting rid of me because I cheated. But across the board, I've been cheated on by everybody I've been with. And I just don't know in my heart if I feel that's the end all be all. Because people make mistakes. Right? And just because you aren't cheating doesn't mean you're not making mistakes. You can have very toxic ways about you and not cheat. So anyway, back to what I said on Facebook. Essentially, I said I'm glad he's showing young black men to be vulnerable. I didn't mention anything about really him cheating as much as I was talking about the apology for young black men. Because especially in the rap culture, we've been taught, myself included, to have an air of fuck that bitch. Essentially, I'll get another one. I'm big money making rapper, or whatever. Money over bitches. You know how the sayings go. And it was refreshing to me to, one, show maybe don't cheat. and you won't be in this situation. Maybe our young men can learn from that. And